This is a tutorial on calibrating the GPS. The GPS will read where you are, but then it will take some processing time, and by the time the reading comes out, it's really telling you where you were. So what StartLine does is it takes where you were, takes the speed you're going, the direction you're heading, and then corrects the readings to be where you are. And that's very important in order to be able to go any direction and use pings, or when you're actually crossing the line, not have to be going in the same direction or the same speed that you were when you did the calibration. So the first step is go into the parameters screen, scroll down to the bottom and where it says GPS delay, and then click calibrate. But before you do the calibration, let's make sure you are good at doing the button presses. Now you see this little heart here. If you actually use the app, it will be blinking on and off. And what you want to do is press the test button, and as soon as you see this thing go from on to off or off to on, release. And that's what you'd be doing when you ping. You ping happens on the release. So you want to get that till you can do that less than a quarter of a second. So after you've got that down, I'm assuming you're going to have your GPS unit in your car, and you go to a location where you can drive for quite a while before you get there, many seconds, and have some mark like a lamppost, and then you'll stop there and set a reference by pressing this button here. So now go back and approach your reference lamppost at speed. I went something like 25 knots, and just as you press it, you ping it. So you maybe hold your finger down on the ping button, and then just as you pass the mark, you release, just as you would if you were pinging the mark during a race. But you just want to do the same thing you're going to be doing during the race. And that's your measurement. So in this case, you have the distance that you would have been off, so the error of the GPS unit, and the calibration factor. In this case, you'd use 5, and that's the measurement. The next thing I would do is go back to the location, stop the car so you're not moving, so there's no error in the delay, and press ping again. In this case, you should see 0. If you don't, that's an error. Maybe your GPS isn't warmed up, or you're under a tree or something. That's an error you can't eliminate. So you really would like to see that read 0 to know you have a good measurement. Now I would suggest you do that a couple times and make sure that you're getting a repeatable measurement. Take an average, perhaps. It's not super critical, but get it to the nearest 1. And that's how you calibrate the GPS.